everyone, this is Jama Hernandez, and I am so excited because today we are going to be chatting with Stephanie Dean from Step Stitches. So you may remember her from January. She was our January $10,000 monthly winner, and we are so excited because she got in touch with us about some awesome news. And we're so excited. So we did award Stephanie a supplemental Amber grant, and we're going to find out all the amazing things that have been happening since January. So we're beginning with you, and now we're ending the year with you. So welcome. So what's been going on?
So much. I had to stop and think about it, but my business is Step Stitches, and I make and sell Cinnamon Annie dolls. I have one here. Here's one of them, and
so cute.
And so a lot has been going on since I won. Sitting here together since I won the $10,000 grant, and which was a phenomenal boost for my business, which was just, in so many ways. But, a few of the things that I was able to do was I was able to publish two books this year. One was a children's book, that starring Cinnamon Annie, called My Best Doll Friend. And it's about a little girl. I thought I had a copy. It's about a little girl who, and all the fun things that she does with her doll. It's a children's book illustrated. And then I was also, especially with the $10,000 grant, able to recently publish a coloring book, a companion coloring book to the children's book. So I was able, $10,000 helped to self-publish that book. I used the same illustrator. She just expanded out the book into coloring book form. So that was a big thing that the grant, the monthly grant, definitely helped with. And so, wow. And then, as the year rolled on, I got a chance to participate in some markets and things like that, so it helped to prepare for that. It also helped to with equipment. That was another big thing. To take it up from using, being able to purchase and stock the studio with more professional equipment makes a big difference. Yeah, I was able to get a really nice sewing machine, and it's cutting equipment. Scissors are very important, so really high quality scissors. There's all sorts of things that just can help out in the studio. And also, since the holiday season is, my biggest season as far as sales is concerned, I was able to really prepare for the holiday season a lot better. And one of the biggest things I was able to do was to hire a seamstress. Well, to contract a seamstress, she's to help with making mainly the dresses and things like that for the dolls, which was an enormous thing. And so I was able to she works, was able to, pay her to help, sew pieces and things like that. So that was a huge help because my business was featured as one of Oprah's favorite things. So that was an amazing thing that happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell us how that happened.
It was so unexpected. I tell everybody I was just basically minding my own business, and I got an email, and I think it was early August, And at first I thought, people send stuff, and then I thought, well, not true. But I did finally respond to it, and so you kind of go through a little process, and also they contacted me. I didn't really pitch them or anything like that. They contacted me asking me would I like to be a part of them. And yeah, sure, of course, and whatnot. So you kind of go through a process and all of that. So on November 1st, it was featured, that's when all of that started. It was featured in Oprah's Favorite Things, which is a phenomenal kind of thing. It's amazing. And it was, like I said, it was really amazing. It was stressful because you got to get prepared in a way that it wasn't necessarily thinking like before. It was very affirming, though, to be recognized like that was very, just, I say this affirming, and it's, we're in the midst of it now, so we're just kind of getting through the holiday season. So, and of course, that boosts your sales tremendously, but there's a lot that comes with that. It's a lot of work. So, but the grant was just instrumental in me being able to do that, and not be strained by it financially, So that's some of the things. I'm sure I'm leaving out some things, but so much has happened this year until.
Well, that is so exciting. And to be recognized by Oprah, and some of her favorite things in that November issue was amazing. And we're so happy that it was all positive for your business. And more importantly, we're so happy that you had the chance to prepare well with better equipment, with some help, because that really helped get you to where you are. And
yes, it was it was just, there's so many things that, to prepare when you take that step, and then just to prepare for the holidays anyway, is big. So when you have that kind of support, you're able to make better decisions, like if making decisions on, equipment and things and materials. I was telling people, you would not believe how much material, how much supplies it takes to make this one little doll.
Yeah.
As far as fabrics and threads and yarns and stuff, there's so much that goes into that, so many different materials that go into that one doll, until, I'm able to make better decisions that are not just based on getting the cheapest of something, but getting something that is of quality, because you have the means to do that. And so it's been altering, life altering, really. Yeah.
Well, you've certainly put in the work. And I remember during your last interview, you talked a lot about customer service being at the heart of your business and really honoring that. And so we can see that all your hard work and really just is paying off and is keeping you quite busy.
Very busy. I'm looking forward to a break. But as long as we get through the holiday season, I'm gonna take a break. But yeah, busy is the word right now. But the whole year's been busy, but especially now. So it's been quite the journey. From starting with just a hobby, basically, just a hobby, just for fun. I never dreamed that. I never thought, when I first started making dolls, I never thought that someone would want to buy it. It's like, I just couldn't imagine anybody else would want this type of doll. It's such a vintage doll, as far as not want it, but just be interested in it. Like I just thought they were really cute, and it was a lot of fun to make, And also, when I was a little girl, I was like a real big doll lover, and I did have a doll like that. But when I started making them, so it was just for fun, it's just like, oh, this is fun, it's another way to sew, something else to sew. And so it just kind of went from there, with people asking, could they get one? How can I get one? And it just kind of grew from there, just basic, organic, kind of thing. So
amazing. So let me ask you, are you still, I know that you had an Etsy store. Is that, do you still sell through Etsy primarily?
Yes, I sell through Etsy primarily. I have my website, stepstitches.com, and then, where you can find that information. Primarily, I sell through Etsy now. With Oprah's Favorite Things, I had to open up an Amazon page on there for that. Yeah, for that part of it. But I do sell through Etsy. And so, as primarily now. And then my goal after all this is over in January to continue to stay on Etsy and to add my own product selling pages to my website. So now when you go to my website, you get all the information. When you click shop, it takes you to my Etsy shop, So, but I want to add, my own page, sell directly through my website as well as through Etsy.
Okay. And we can also find your books, your coloring book, and also
yes, they're on Amazon, so you can go to Amazon KDP, because I did publish through Amazon, and I sell them directly through my shop through Etsy right now, and then it'll be through my own website also.
Great. And how can Women's Net fans, supporters, all of us help to support you? What else can we do?
Let's see.
I don't think you want to try my sewing skills though, but
moral support.
Probably
It's always great. Prayer is always great. I tell people now to pray for me more than ever, because it's easier. I kind of think I'm learning that you actually need to be more spiritually grounded, and you have more need, in a sense, of prayer and spirituality when you're kind of at the high, because even though it's a high, there's still so many things that come with that. There's so many, there's a couple of sayings that come to mind, and I don't know where these came from, but one is called new levels, new devils. So the more higher you go, the more issues and problems. It's wonderful, but it's not problem free. There are other issues that come with that, things that you have to deal with. And what was the other? More money, more problems, from some raps. More money, more problems. And so it's kind of, that's kind of the way it's great. But like I said, you come upon issues and things that you hadn't had to consider in the past, or when you weren't quite as, big, or quite as doing quite as much. So
that was an unexpected surprise.
Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, like I said, Women's Net has been fantastic. Just a wonderful organization, and the things that you do for businesses and women-owned businesses in particular is really phenomenal and well needed. Much needed. So I definitely appreciate it. You definitely have made a true impact this year on my business and on me, most definitely.
We are so excited about everything that you're doing and your products, and we just love you. And the challenges we know are there. We know that you're going to come out stronger and with some skills, and then you'll be able to mentor other ones, other women and girls, in all those successes that you've had, and share all those stories. And so we're so excited to continue hearing about you. And we were so excited to get the update. So thank you for keeping us posted with what's been going on with your business. It's really important for us to know these things, because we love to cheer you on too. So
I appreciate it. I definitely think about Women's Net and all this quite frequently, and just in appreciation. So it's phenomenal.
And Stephanie, really thank you for all of your hard work. You bring a lot of joy to many families' homes. That's why That's why you keep getting doll orders and all sorts of orders, because you really do bring a lot of happiness. And so thank you for bringing happiness, especially in some of these troubling times that we're all going through right now with this pandemic. So much appreciated for that. So thank you. Okay, Stephanie. Well, we look forward to seeing what 2022 will bring. So thank you.
Same here. Thank you. Thank you so much.